October 6th. We're at Eric Swanson's. Today we cut down all of the lilies and deadheaded the black-eyed Susans and cleaned up the soil. And yeah, just spiffed it up a little bit. Not a ton to do today, like big things I guess, but we definitely cleaned it up. It was covered in leaves, which it will be again later because it's fall. But it looked really good. Came through here and cut some runners down, and then through here more runners, and then just little weeds in here that we got, and then tried to get all the leaves through here. Obviously they keep falling, so it's great. The rose is still looking very nice and pruned, and same with the lavender. Right here the geranium looks really good, and these beautiful horsetail grasses. Cut some dead out of the laurel and then just cleaned up in there, and then got all the leaves from their property line over there, and then tried to get all of the leaves in the tiers, but obviously we're right under all these trees, so didn't last long. And then same thing with just all over the property, all the leaves. Cut down those lilies right there, and then cleaned up leaves along the side up here, and then we spent some time on this side just because sometimes it gets rushed through, so we cut back these guys because they were kind of coming onto the sidewalk, and then we cut down the lilies right here and just really cleaned up the soil. And then back here cleaned up the soil right here, cleaned up the bishop's weed a little bit, and then just cleaned up, cut some dead out of this laurel. These poor guys have the mildew on them, so that's a sprinkler issue that we should probably look at. Cleaned up all the leaves in the ivy and the sedum through here, and then cleaned up behind this dogwood and then out to the fence. Cleaned up under these grasses, got the hot tub, and then cleaned out this grass right here, just all the brown that was in there. Cleaned that up. Over here just cleaned up all the leaves in here, and then more leaves cleaned up in here, and then we got in there a little bit and cleaned out some leaves that were just on the edge. But these grasses are incredible. I mean, look at that. That's just crazy to me. But then we deadhead the black-eyed Susans in here, their cute little vegetable garden, and then we cleaned out, they had catmint growing right in here, and then some asters that we took out just because those are very invasive. But cleaned up all in here, and then trimmed up the vinca so it didn't look crazy with the ivy, and then yeah, just cleaned up the bishop's weed. But yeah, that's everything that we did at Eric's today.